Hi, I'm Dawn. Welcome to Vintage Intelligence, where experience meets what's next. I'm here to bring real-life ways to actually use AI. Not hype, not fear, just practical stuff for whatever's actually happening in your day. I've got 6 real examples, starting with something that happened to me literally today. I got a text that said, I spent $149.98 on an Apple purchase, and to click the link to confirm. Well, that's exactly the kind of thing that catches people off guard. Working in tech, we actually get tested on phishing scams all the time, so I've gotten pretty good at spotting them. But some of these are getting really realistic, and every now and then I still want a second opinion. Here's the actual text I got today. Watch what happens when I paste it into AI and ask it, is this a scam? Look at that, it's calling out all the fake urgency, the sketchy link, everything that makes this a red flag. It's not just telling me yes or no, it's actually explaining why. So I'll know what to watch for next time. That's not the only thing I use it for on the fly. Anytime something on my phone or my computer is acting up, instead of calling someone or digging through forums for an hour to find out what to do, I just describe what's happening, maybe take a picture, and it walks through it step by step until it's fixed. I think at some point, basically everyone's joined a gym and then immediately regretted it. Same thing with contracts. If you get a gym membership or a phone contract and the fine print's confusing you can have AI break it down in plain language and flag anything that's sneaky, like renewal clauses or cancellation fees. Honestly, it's very Friends. You know the episode where Chandler tries to quit the gym and needs a full pep talk just to walk in the door? Well, AI at least tells you what you're actually signing up for before you're stuck in that situation. Here's a sample contract. The kind of fine print nobody actually reads. I'm going to have AI break this down for me in plain language and tell me if anything here looks sneaky. And look at that. It just flagged exactly the kind of thing that gets people stuck. The auto renewal buried in the paragraph. The cancellation fee nobody mentions until you try to leave. Okay, now here's a fun one. Take a photo of what's actually in your fridge, messy or not, and ask, what can I make with this? So here's my actual fridge. Now don't judge me. I'm going to ask AI, what can I make with this? And you can look at its response. And look at that, a real suggestion using what's actually in there. Now here's a cleaner, more stocked fridge. Same question. See, it doesn't matter what your fridge actually looks like. It just works with what it's giving. It's just as useful before a trip. We've been planning a quick little mini vacation this year. And AI actually remembered what we did last year and what we didn't like about it. So as we planned this one, it factored that in. So my daughter, she had a non-negotiable. She wanted a lazy river. Not a full-blown water park, but just a lazy river. So we went back and forth, comparing options until we found a place with a real lazy river attached to it, right on the beach. So that's the actual conversation right here. And honestly, this whole video started because of my aunt. She just gutted her whole bathroom for a makeover. And I kept thinking, how could I have her use AI to show her, what could be done? I could show her how she could describe what look she's going for or upload a photo of the space and get real layout or color ideas back before she commits to anything. The same way I used it to figure out my own office and my own filming space. So if any of these felt useful, that's really what the point of this channel is. Taking AI out of the abstract and putting it into the stuff you're actually dealing with day to day. And if you've got a use case you want me to try, drop it in the comments. I read every one. And if you want more of this, hit subscribe. I'd love to have you. I'm Dawn, and I'll see you in the next one.